It is safe to presume that you care deeply about the SHIB if you own one. You probably never imagined a day when individuals would sell their Bitcoin in order to purchase SHIB, however. The improbable has indeed occurred, and as you would anticipate, Shiba Inu has benefited greatly from it. Make sure to watch the whole video because it will be fascinating. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Over the previous week alone, the coin saw a passive 14% increase in new Shiba outfits. Therefore, there are now over 35 million Shiba outfits available on the network. Even if it were the only thing, it would still be extremely remarkable. But there is more. Shiba costumes that are profitable have grown in number greatly as well. According to ETH News, the balances of SHIB token owners in the $1 million to $10 million value range have increased by 52.65%. This pattern represents increased market expectation, which is principally brought on by the impending premiere of the Shiba Inu, which is set for the 15th and 16th of next month. If you think about it, this is absurd. In the last several days, these people have practically doubled their investment. Who could have imagined? Where the rise is coming from should be the more crucial issue, however. Well, there have been a lot of recent events that have caused the surge. To begin with, a massive whale recently pounced and purchased billions of SHIB tokens. Naturally, the quantity of tokens purchased is extremely intriguing, and I'll talk about it shortly. But what makes it even another intriguing aspect is that the whale is a young whale. In other words, their over 4.5 trillion SHIB buy was a first for them. Would you agree that it's a big step for someone who is unfamiliar with the ecosystem? Whoever the owner of the wallet was, they made no effort to stop. They made the decision to spend close to $50 million purchasing billions of SHIB tokens on their first purchase and in a single transaction since they understood that's what they wanted. SHIB tokens. They may be aware of information that the rest of us are not. As if this whale's purchase wasn't weird enough, we've really seen instances of Bitcoin investors trading their money for SHIB. This is something that nobody could have predicted, as I have indicated. In addition to being the first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is also the most popular one right now. SHIB and other cryptocurrencies sometimes follow their lead from Bitcoin. SHIB, however, has been functioning independently of Bitcoin during the last several weeks. Many investors are particularly anxious since the price of Bitcoin has been trading sideways for a time. SHIB, on the other hand, has been making remarkable gains while dropping a zero and is showing no signs of slowing down. Because they desire to make money, several Bitcoin investors have chosen to change their strategy and convert from Bitcoin to SHIB. It's really rather intriguing to see the relationship between the influx of these former Bitcoin users into the Shiba Inu market and the rise in SHIB value. On the one hand, it makes sense that these folks are purchasing SHIB given the stock's rising price. However, SHIB is still doing well since more individuals, including these former Bitcoin investors, are purchasing the token. You can see why SHIB has been doing well recently, when you consider that some of these men are whales who purchase billions of SHIB. But the one thing that all of these reasons have in common is that they all seem to be brought on by the approaching SHIB region. Shibarium is scheduled to debut on any day between the 15th and the 16th of next month, which is only a few days away, as you likely already know because you're also excited for it to do so. In fact, Satoshi's original disclosure of this date was the catalyst for SHIB's price rebound. Shibarium's effects on the Shiba Inu environment and their potential magnitude have been described to us. However, the platform's introduction has been plagued by several delays, and it seems that some users gave up after a while. However, Satoshi's suggestion of a certain launch date gave individuals the impetus to begin or increase their level of engagement with SHIB. For others, the introduction of Shibarium shows that the Shiba Inu ecosystem is still alive, making trading in it far less dangerous. Others, however, are only attempting to enter the market before Shibarium arrives and sends SHIB to the moon. Whatever the reason, however, the fact remains that there has been a ton of participation, and Shiba Inu and its owners have reaped the rewards. If you thought this was incredibly helpful, do leave a comment and let your friends know about the video. With the YouTube algorithm, it truly helps, which enables me to keep raising the caliber of the films. The exponential moving average, or EMA, is something that experts believe we should be paying attention to while discussing the rise in the price of SHIB. It seems that SHIB's 21-day EMA has exceeded its 200-day EMA, and we should be happy about it. You said today that a probable short-term upswing is indicated when a short-term EMA, like the 21-day, surges above a long-term EMA, such the 200-day. Such a pattern may indicate that recent market movements are overshadowing longer-term, more general tendencies that point to positive momentum. This basically informs us that the price pump for SHIB is going to continue. This is encouraging news for anyone who may have been concerned about the durability of the current price pumps. Of course, it is impossible to tell for sure, but according to the experts, it seems from the patterns that SHIB is poised to go on a significant bullish run. And given that Shibarium is on the way, it makes sense. The rate of SHIB burns is an interesting additional factor that the indications of Shibarium seem to have favorably impacted. More than 100 billion tokens have been burned by the community in the previous day, a 57% increase in burn rates. It's fantastic that these burns are taking place and that Shibarium will burn tokens as well, given how crucial burning are to raising the price of SHIB. The development team has more for us than only Shibarium, however. Shiba Inu has also made a very intriguing additional suggestion, and it has to do with their collaboration on the Bad Idea AI project. We don't yet know the partnership's exact objectives, so it seems that things are still very much in the early stages. However, the cryptic post about major events on the horizon was sufficient to generate excitement in the neighborhood. People have been speculating about the potential purposes of this alliance. Some believe it may be connected to Shibarium, while others believe it may be related to the 3 other collaborations that were announced a few weeks ago. Regardless, this relationship will undoubtedly be significant. It's understandable why Satoshi said that Shiba Inu would surpass Twitter in popularity. You may recall that Satoshi uploaded SHIB larger than X a few days ago. He didn't provide any justification at the time, but he subsequently clarified what he meant by that post. I intentionally typed SHIB greater than X in my most recent tweet, he said in a recent post on the Shiba Inu Telegram. No one else on the earth has constructed what we have, and for many who will try to imitate it, it would take a lifetime. I say this with all my heart. Now, let us know your thoughts. Is this realistic, or is it simply wishful thinking? Post your comments in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.